All right, guys, so this is an urgent crypto warning, and there's a major announcement coming later this afternoon that everybody needs to be aware of. Regarding the price action in crypto right now, you're seeing Bitcoin fall down, and it's actually breaking below 110, getting to 108, $107,000. And on the poly markets right now, we are actually seeing fears that we could actually see a $90,000 Bitcoin once again. But as many people have been having increased fear in these markets, it's for good reason. There's a few things that are going on right now that I think everybody needs to be paying attention to. First of all, historical data suggests this is supposed to be the best part of the bull market in October is supposed to be bullish, but it's not being bullish right now. In fact, these crypto markets are looking kind of scary, and the fact that we are not seeing this bullish October that we all wanted to see is making everybody wonder, well, is the bull market over? Bitcoin's already been in a bull market for 1,065 days, which is historically the length that a bull market has lasted for this crypto industry. And the catalyst that's driving prices lower right now is ongoing fear regarding China and the USA and a potential tariff conflict. Well, it's actually been announced. The president yesterday said that we are officially in a tariff war with China, which is not so great. Not so great to hear that news. And as we're hearing that news come out, you gotta wonder, when are we going to see some resolve to this? Now, if we do see some resolve to this, the odds are is that it could be a very bullish event. But as we look at the news events as they're unfolding today, all of a sudden you see China coming out and saying that this is the US's fault and that China is willing to negotiate. And there's this game of back and forth going on where China's responsible. No, the USA is responsible. The president of the US is escalating these tensions. No, China's escalating these tensions. And they just keep going back and forth. Now today, later on, there is a major announcement coming from the president. We do not know exactly what this announcement's going to be, but there is a speech later today in a few short hours. And a lot of people are anticipating that this could be some big announcement that could be bullish. I see people saying, oh, rumors has it that the president is about to say something super, super bullish. I've seen people saying this for a while. One thing that would be bullish is if the president actually comes out and finds a way to end this tariff war. That would be very, very bullish. But who knows? We're still waiting on these two major world powers to find resolve on this. And we have not seen one balk at the other yet. I mean, really, we just have not seen any of them let down. For a second there, we had threats of tariffs a while ago with China. That went away. And then a few weeks ago, boom, the president tweets 100% tariffs on China, $20 billion in liquidations. And now today, as China is pointing the finger back at the USA, all of a sudden we're seeing massive liquidations occur in this market again. Again, these moves to the downside are happening at a time where historical data says that Bitcoin is supposed to be bullish right now. And it's not. It's not. Do I think the bull market's over? I don't. I don't think that the bull market's over. But I do think there's a tremendous amount of fear right now. And I do think that it's logical to be open to the idea that it could be over. It doesn't feel good to say that, but it is possible. We've got to acknowledge the possibility that is that what if there is no resolve with these tariffs? We could start collapsing. And if Bitcoin starts losing some major levels and starts falling into the $90,000 range, we could be losing our bull market support band. We could be losing our bull market, folks. And what does that mean for altcoins? Well, that means that altcoins could about to be getting rocked. We saw some wicks to the downside for a lot of altcoins the other day. where they came down 90-something%, a ridiculous amount to the downside. Just insane. Crow coin went down to 6 cents. You saw Cardano come down to basically its bear market lows for a wick. It's come back up since. I saw some people start opening up some trades on that dip, trying to buy that dip, opening up some longs. I actually successfully opened up a long on Solana after that major crazy wick to the downside. I opened a long, had a successful trade on Solana, and I did that over on BTCC. You can sign up for BTCC, by the way, using the link in the description down below, up to a 10% deposit bonus. When you see these wicks happening in the market and you see these moves and fear mounting and it seems like it's oversold or overbought, you can play the game and you can trade these moves. You got to do your own research, guys. Nothing here I'm saying is financial advice, but I take advantage of the volatility. Tremendous amounts of people are taking advantage of the amount of the volatility. That's why you saw $20 billion worth of longs wrecked the other day, because people saw that news come out about tariffs and boom, we spilled off. And so if the president's announcement later today turns out to not be some super bullish announcement, we could find lower prices. On the other side of that, if it's bullish, this huge dip that we're having right now could get erased. We could be sending to new all-time highs within days. Within a day, within days. It could happen, guys. It could happen. I'm not telling you it's going to happen, but if there's a bullish announcement from the president, we could absolutely see a skyrocketing moment for cryptocurrency, and I'd be really excited to see. I've been waiting for it. I have my altcoin positions that I've been holding for years at this point. I've been adding to those positions. I made a good amount of money personally at the 2024 October, November, December pump that we had for altcoins. But since then, they fell off and they really haven't recovered. Solana hasn't been able to successfully take a new high. Ethereum touched a new high, but it didn't even break past $5,000. But if Ethereum does come back and Bitcoin comes back and we see Ethereum break through $5,000 and Bitcoin takes new highs, I think that altcoin season could come. I believe that there will be a bear market. But we need to stay on our toes because there are updates happening every single day in this market. By the way, we're doing live streams on this channel now once a week. So what we're doing is we're going to change it up. Instead of doing a weekly, every weekday live stream, what we're going to do instead is we're going to do a Monday market open from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Mega market open, 2-hour long stream. So mark your calendars. Every Monday, I'll be doing a Mondo stream with you guys. That way, it's this big event that we could all look forward to. I can look forward to it. And I can have a mega stream where I recap all the news events that happened last week, all the things I'm looking at in the week ahead, and break down this market for you. Even if the market breaks down itself, okay? If we go into a bear market, this channel will not stop. If we go into a bull market, we will be able to celebrate those gains. This is what we've been waiting for. We've had a mega run for Bitcoin. We've had some good opportunities for alts, but it's been painful. Later today, keep an eye out. The president is going to be making an announcement. What do you think it's going to be? Let me know in the comments down below. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. DCA, hold on, my friends. I got 2 videos for you guys right here if you want to check them out. Check out the affiliate in the description. Pinned comment down below for BTCC. 10% deposit bonus if you want to check it out. Until next time, y'all. Peace.